All right, friends, so now I'm really going to do the reading on the question is about abundance. That's on the surface, but really the question is about lack and how I can, with all this beautiful support around me, feel and experience a sense of lack in spite of not working and having so much and still feeling lack. So here we go. First card that I get. This is a long reading, so feel free to, I know, tune out, shut me off, whatever it be. If you get through this, let me know if you got through the whole thing. The first card that I'm getting is the King of Pentacles, and the message is that this is me, the King of Pentacles, who represents someone who is enterprising, someone who is multi-talented. He has the golden touch of Midas, gilding everything around him with a sumptuous gleam. He is an inspiration for success and is generous and willing to share his wealth and fortune. And that is me. And that's a real interesting question when you're saying, what is lack? I mean, I'm experiencing this fear of lack, and the universe says, yes, but you are wealth. The next card that I get, which indicates the conflict, is the Queen of Wands. And the Queen of Wands is someone who is engaging and attractive, and she is dedicated. She's confident that she can handle anything and any situation. She's not arrogant, but she's understanding and she's truthful about who she is. So the conflict is that I am this thing and I am blocked by my inability to recognize this queen inside of me. So here I am, the universe is saying, here you are, and you are not getting that you are this sumptuous, wonderful, capable creature. And that's your problem, right? Because this is what we get in tarot. This is the thing that's blocking me, not recognizing that I'm the Queen of Wands. And when you're doing a tarot reading, the key is to recognize when things resonate with you. And I'm saying, yes, I recognize this. I don't understand that I'm capable. I don't, because I wouldn't be asking, a question about why I'm lacking. I wouldn't even be going there if I felt my power. Next card. I get the Four of Wands. And this is the foundation of the question. And what's happening is, and you can tell this actually from the other videos, I'm awakening to my power. I'm awakening to the energy. The wands represents energy. And I'm awakening to this energy that I have inside of myself. It's coming into being in the real world. My power is becoming palpable to me, tangible. I'm feeling who I am. I'm awakening to it. And it says here, the Four of Wands calls for celebration. Initial successes have brought hope and joy into the air, and there's harmony and peace to be had. And once attained, this prosperity must be maintained as well. So take a moment to breathe, but be prepared to continue the work. That is the self-love, the delving in, and the pushing of the lack, understanding this lack and releasing it and coming into my own power. I can totally feel this. Let go of limitations and embrace the freedom that is being offered. Very powerful stuff. People who say that they can't read cards for themselves, or you're not supposed to read tarot cards for themselves, they are totally missing out, because you can read tarot cards for yourself for sure. You are going to get the messages if you want to hear. Now, this next card that's coming in is the past. And it's saying that these past influences are affecting me currently. And again, here we are, just what I was talking about in the previous videos. The Ten of Swords. It represents misfortune and desolations and the end of ideas. So remember when I was saying in my past videos that my family and I thought that abundance was having, the source of our abundance was working really hard and blah, blah, blah. We focused all our energy on work and we didn't look at the whole system that source was delivering to us to bring us this beautiful abundance. Instead, we chose to focus on the money and we weren't looking at the beauty behind the whole system we were feeding. And so as a result, we had all this abundance, but we forgot to pay the taxes. Duh, that's fucking stupid, man. So if we are really feeling the abundance, we're not afraid of the tax man, which is why in my life today, I'm like, I'm not afraid of the tax man. I got to pay my taxes. I love paying my taxes. So this feeling of lack that I'm experiencing right now is coming from watching my family and myself co-create a system of beautiful abundance that was lacking, and watching the delusions come through and harm us, watching us harm the delusions that we co-created, not anybody from the outside. It wasn't that the tax man came and got us. It's that we co-created this abundance, and then the misinterpreting of its source and the power, and then falling into the stream of lack so that we could experience the lack and then come back into the true source of abundance for ourselves. Sorry, I keep getting interrupted by Skype, so I need to turn that back off again. Sorry, excuse me. So this is really powerful. Gonna have to save this reading and come back into it. All right, the next thing that's coming through, the next card that's coming through is the Star. And this represents the immediate future. And this is what's going to happen next. And the Star is someone who is regaining hope. She's optimistic. She has faith. She's getting in tune with the universe and she surrenders. She lets go of her doubts and fears and embraces what's around her, embraces the dark, because the bright stars shine so much more brightly against the dark of night. And she embraces the light because she can see all the beautiful things that are at work. She embraces her shadow. She embraces her light. She is I am. I am that I am. And this union of dark and light is totally embodied by the Star. And I'm so happy to see this coming into the near future or the immediate future, because that's what I am right now. I am this. Totally, man. I'm an Aquarius. The Star is represented by the zodiac sign of Aquarius, by the way. So my next card, this is a 12-card reading, by the way. And I've gone through 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This is my 6th card. And this is the card that crowns me. And the thing that crowns me is the thing that I want most in this situation. And the card that I'm getting is Temperance, which is also patience. And this represents the card of Libra, which is really cool because I have so many Libras coming into my life right now. As a matter of fact, Justine Arian, with whom I'm working, is a Libra. And I just love her energy, so very balanced and just a lovely energetic, and they're so light and airy. But the card means, it represents having balance and harmony, equilibrium, dark and light, but in balance. I don't want to deny the dark. I don't want to deny the lack like it doesn't exist. Like, God, I never want to experience lack again. No. I want lack to be balanced out with my abundance. I want to always know that I am abundant, and I want to always experience and witness prosperity. At the same time, when lack comes in, I want to integrate it with the abundance so that I can let those feelings of lack simply magnify the experience of abundance, like just the thought of remembering how hard it was when my family lost its business, when we had, been working for 20 years and watched a new company come in and take that away from us. That really pains me. It pained me back then, and right now my heart is still aching with sorrow of over having watched everything changed and going from being a boss to being, a worker and having to support a new team, and the pride and the arrogance, and still the truth of being in love that we were pouring there and watching it go away. It's just, that was the lack, but it also makes me feel so appreciative of where I am right now. So that's what I'm always wanting. When the lack comes in, I just want to harmonize with it, man, and turn it back into the truth of what we are as light beings. We are light. We are source having a divine human experience. Moving on. Oh boy. Okay. I'm going to keep this show moving here. Next card. This card represents myself, how I see myself in this situation, and I have the Ace of Cups. And the Ace of Cups represents being like at the beginning of a new journey, where the heart, a new journey of the heart, where this is just opening, just so much light shining right here. And this is the thing that's guiding this next path of the journey. When it says, this is how I see myself in this situation, you're damned right. I am an open heart. I am not the Ace of Coins, where it's about having a financial story, a new financial story where there's abundance that way. Nah, I'm feeling the full emotional abundance of a full heart that's trusting, open, loving, and really knowing that the source of all abundance is right here. Go here first. That's what this is about for me. Next card represents the environment, the influences of those around me, and how other people might see me in this situation. And I have the King of Swords, who represents someone who is really intelligent and uses their mind in a very keen way. Lots of ideas, lots of free-flowing energy, able to use the mind as the tool, not the mind using me as the tool. So when I see this card, it's inspiring me to take my heart and infuse my mind with this heart energy. As a matter of fact, that's probably going to be a meditation that I record for us, where we bring this heart energy into the mind and let all the fears of the mind be released, and let the keenness, the sharpness, the intelligence, the beautiful aspects of the mind be expanded by the energy of the heart. That will definitely serve me in the future as well as right now. The next card is my hopes and fears, and I have the Five of Swords. So this card represents where there are conflicts of interest. So this card is suggesting that I go in and very much look at where things are out of alignment, where one set of beliefs that I am abundant is in direct opposition with another set of beliefs which say I am not abundant, I lack, I must work hard, versus I must do what I love. I must have, I have to work and slave, and the tax man is going to take whatever I get. I may create and allow abundance and prosperity to come through my creations, and I can pay the tax man, and I can have a rich, lavish, abundant life. Those two things need to be explored. I'm going to be doing my home fun. I'm going to be doing my shadow work. My last card is the outcome. There are a lot of great cards in this reading, and let's see what the last card is. The Fool. And the Fool represents new beginnings, new adventures, standing on the edge of a precipice and diving in to a very rich experience that has everything that I've just said behind me. So let me tell you something, my friends. I am happy to be the Fool right now. This reading moves me to tears because I am going for the life of lavish abundance that starts right here in my heart and then just explodes into the world. I am a person who is of service, and I am lavishly abundant. Everything that I desire is mine, is mine, is mine. And it's the mind that's going to bring this to me. It's going to be the mind that works to help bring this in. That's a little bit of channeling coming forth. And at the same time, I'm going forward in this journey of abundance with an open heart and an open mind. And there are some dark aspects of the Fool too, those shadow aspects where the Fool is someone who lives in folly and who just goes about without being connected to source. She goes around and she just does things. She's egocentric. There's that aspect of the Fool too. The woman who goes out and just doesn't connect, who doesn't know who she is, who spends her money based on her ego, who does her impulses based on her ego. But that doesn't feel right to me. I've done that, which is why I'm able to speak about the Fool. But that is not who I am. I've lived that so that I can experience the contrast of right now. I've learned who that is. It's very different in the way that I'm going forward. I will share with you how I'll be moving forward as we experience and journey in my next class, the 40 Days of Abundant Prosperity, which begins May 19th. Please join me in that class. It's going to be a donation-based class. You donate, you pay however much you want to pay for it. If you got $1 to spend, then you send me $1. If you've got $50 because you feel like you can do that, then you spend $50. If you got $2,568 that you want to drop on this class, you're invited. I have no opinion about it whatsoever because you are not the source of my abundance. You are my co-creator in abundance, not just for myself, but in our story. Abundance for you as well. All right? So thank you for watching this reading, and thank you for joining me. Thank you for co-creating with me, my friends. I look forward to more adventures and connecting with you. Namaste.